I agree with you. But I guess it's whether people accept, and the government are going to have to make this case so clearly and well, and all the necessary facts and figures at their fingertips, which hasn't always been the case, Lee, if you've listened to some of the ministers on the interview recently, that this reform is necessary because of the cost. Because we can't afford to keep this going. Otherwise, we might as well say, we'll carry on because the risks of doing this badly for those children is so huge, we're going to just have to carry on as we were.
Well, I hear what you're saying, and I think that we need to take a bird's eye view and look at the systemic problem that really is facing the educational system.
And the systemic problem is the educational system does not cope well with children who are more obviously neurodivergent or disabled.
Yes.
That's a fair point. Lee, thank you very much indeed for the call. You're listening to Tom Swarbrick on LBC. These are the headlines at 5 o'clock.
It's a real battle for people to get an EHCP, and then often it's the case that then that child doesn't then get the support.
Ministers refuse to rule out scrapping tailored support plans for children with special educational needs.
Counselors, they were amazing. They risked their lives for us.
Texas prepares for more heavy rainfall after at least 82 people died in flash flooding.
The Dubai government realised that this sentence was just a bit harsh for what it was.
Campaigners say a British teenager jailed in Dubai for having sex with a 17-year-old girl has now been released, and
I was blown out of the train. I hit a tunnel wall and I landed in the crawl space between the tunnel wall and the track.
20 years on from a devastating terrorist attack that killed 52 people in London, we are joined by the country's terror law specialist, Jonathan Hall, Casey, about the threat from Islamism, whether we are safer than we were 20 years ago, and whether prescribing Palestine action was a change too far. On your